Can't even fit in the frame.
Dude, don't do that when we're recording.
Um, man, I'm taking such a risk wearing a white shirt today.
We were just actually talking about this and the buttons up, and you look like an absolute unit today.
Well,
So, cheers.
I do that. I gotta do the buttons because just the chest hair just flows, and it's like sometimes what the mood calls for, but not for today. I don't know it.
This
I can't be
this
chesty.
this spaghetti factory just popping out. I
Basically,
feel
that's
like
what
if you're like touring New Jersey, maybe Rhode Island
I'm.
probably okay.
I'm close. I'm close. I'm in Philly and Delaware today, so
I feel like Philly, you'd probably okay with it.
Delaware's a little more buttoned up.
Yeah. You know what? You know the terrain. I'll trust your judgment.
Yeah, well, I'm buttoned up. I'm trying to be on my best behavior. I had a very little meltdown at the front desk yesterday because they instead of charging your room for parking, they make you download an app. And I'm like, just
Oh,
charge my. It's sending me codes, different places, and I'm just like, it's midnight. I just want to go upstairs.
what? You're not having a great track record right now with your booster juice nemesis, and now you got and now you have the front desk parking app battle.
Man, I got some actually worse stories, but because of the severe situation, I won't. I don't want to complain.
Start hip throwing people.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Just maybe it's just because the amount I'm doing is just weighing on me. But how's your connection over there? You're hearing me okay?
I'm hearing you good. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's just maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Maybe you're Josh.
And I think you're Andrew.
Head together.
We
Are
dads
who?
who swing. 6 months in, still haven't got it right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll find the time to record an intro one day.
Andrew, look at us. I missed you, buddy. It's been a week. I was gone.
Our listeners are asking, man. They're asking where we are. Hey, how come there's no episodes? What's going on? It's like, hey,
What's happening?
life just kind of got busy a little bit. Josh is on vacation. How was the trip?
It was good. It was yeah, it was nice to get away the fun in the sun. We were down in Arizona, and like I love it there. Like if you're bored in Arizona, that's on you, right? Like whether it's the if your place has a pool or parks around, there's hiking trails, there's like just endless outdoor activities, right? I find down there hot 100%. Like our coldest day was like plus 31, but I'll take that because if you came back and it's already snowed like twice, so that's cool.
Worst places in the world to be bored too.
100%. We had our daughter there, and then friends flew in, and they had their daughters. So whenever you have kids in the mix, it always makes things, I don't know, spicier, more exciting, more everything takes longer, but it's fun. Like it's that we sit around, we laugh, right? It's like, oh, we're still doing the things we do before. It's just now it's not as fun, but like it is fun at the same time, right?
I saw you guys went to Sedona.
Yep. Did another day trip there. I've been there 3 times now, but it's uh it's a cool place. It's like a deserty but not deserty version of Banff, I'd say. With a couple other exceptional places like the Vortexes, right? And Slide Rock State Park and a couple other cool spots down there, right? Like I'd love to go, and we keep saying this. I want to go to Sedona, but when we're down there, we're like spend the night so that we can like hit up hiking trails, hit up these other places, and like actually spend time off like the main drag of Sedona. But no, it was so funny story. So we land and the like, we flew out in a massive snowstorm, like driving down Highway 1, like it was your wheels of your vehicle were in the wheel ruts of like slush and ice, and that was it. Like you were in one lane of traffic almost the entire way to Calgary. We get in the airplane. It takes off maybe like 25 minutes, half hour later than we're supposed to. So we land a little later, get on at the Sky Harbor, get on the tram, get all the way to the car rental station. Buddy comes out and it's like midnight, a little after midnight at this point, and he's like, "I need to see everyone's reservations. There's been recalls on the Chrysler vehicles, and we rented like a Chrysler Pacifica because we had our friends that were coming down the next day. We're gonna have 6 people. We need the van, right?" He's like, "Ah, sorry, yeah, we don't have those. So we can either look at getting you another one, or I can upgrade you to like a Sprinter van, like a 12 passenger van for $100 less." And I'm like, well, it's late, so yeah, let's go with that. And so we have this massive like out here we'd say like the Hutterite vans because they're when they come in from the colonies, like they have these massive like 12 passenger vans, right? And by the end of the week, dude, I was like a tour guide in that thing. I was going places I shouldn't be. Like if you've been to Sedona, I was up at the like drove it all the way up to the top of the chapel at the hill, found a parking spot, like reversed into that, just blocked traffic like you wouldn't believe getting into this spot. But it was I it was hilarious. Like here we come in our massive communal living van. We
And
just
you save some money. You save the bottom line.
and we'll see. I don't know. It's probably more expensive on fuel, but it was you know what? It was an experience.
Well, hey, that's cool. That's a nice little pickup.
Yeah.
Anything else like any highlights you want to share?
Sedona was awesome. The girls did great there, and then we went to the World Wildlife Zoo just outside of like Peoria, I believe. And that was cool just seeing the kids like seeing like, oh, it's a rhino, which really looks like or like one of the, it's a dinosaur. Yeah, it legit looks like one 100%. Like you can't look at a rhino and be like, yeah, that's an animal, right? It's like it doesn't even exist. Like it makes no sense.
What is it? What even is a rhino part? Like the animal family. You know what I mean? Like the species, genome,
Yeah.
whatever you call it. Because there's nothing like those. Even hippos, rhinos don't really look like anything else. I guess.
No, and then there was a baby pygmy hippo there, and and then the parents were there as well, and it was like I think it was like Mars and Jelly, and they made Jelly Bean together, but like they don't look like animals either, like you just said. It's like they're aliens
Mm,
for sure.
that
No, it
pygmy
was another
pygmy one baby.
another fun story that I'm sure people like. So we ordered dinner at the community, like they have like a little clubhouse there that has a restaurant. And it was our last night there, so we ordered dinner. And my friend and I were just gonna the dads, heck, we'll just hop in the van, we'll go up like the 3 blocks, grab it, and come right back. And the girls wanted to come. We're like, well, I'm in Han, and they're like, yeah, sure, come on. So it's like, take one, take both, perfect. So we go to get in the van, and then the girls want to move to the back seat, but then they have their booster seats and everything. So like, hey, girls, we're just going 3 blocks, just 3 blocks away, and come right back. You can sit where you are. We go up to the clubhouse. I pull up to the front because there's no parking, and my friend Luke he runs out. And then the girl's like, "We want to move back." I'm like, "Well, are your seats buckled in?" And they're like, "No, like they're just boosters." So I'm like, "Hey, fine, let's move." So we go to move. The one girl sits down first, and then the other is like, "Well, I want to be beside her, but we can't go right beside because the seat belts don't buckle in." So okay, I have to move you over. Well, then that girl is upset because now she's sitting by the window, didn't want to be by the window, and so we get going. And then so Luke comes back, and the girls are fine there. We start to move, and then one of them has a stuffed cheetah, and it fell underneath the seat in front of them. So now we're getting upset. I need my cheetah, like guys. 3 blocks. Like we can see where we're going. It's totally fine. No, it's not. I need the cheetah. I'm like, well, can you see the cheetah? Yeah, perfect. You could see it. He's just laying down under the seat, right? We're gonna be home in like 2 seconds. And they're like, no, it's more like 2 minutes. Like, also true. It's 2 minutes. We pull down the street. We can see like the cul-de-sac where we're going. One starts crying because now I've lost my shoe. How did you lose your shoe? We're sitting in a van. We're in the van, right? Where did it go? It was just one of those things where it's like a domino effect, and we're just looking at each other, just laughing. We're like, you know what? This is hilarious. Like, this is awesome. I love that this is happening.
They were probably just a little overtired. Sounds like they're a little overtired from a
Oh,
big week.
dude, huge week playing in the sun, like swimming from like sun up to sundown because we had an awesome pool and a hot tub in the backyard, and
They were
and which
they were
sorry.
probably upset that they ended up going in the van too. You know what I mean? Like they said they wanted to go, but then they were like, "No, I don't want to go," and or vice versa. I don't
Yeah.
want to because you pull up there. They wanted to. So
Or
yeah,
like they
yeah.
get in the van and they're like, seriously, this is it? this what we're
Yeah,
doing. We're just going to get this. This sucks. It's like,
you weren't lying about going somewhere else, getting candy.
but it's just one of those things where I'm just going through this. So like, you know what? I'm sure every parent can relate to this exact same scenario, and it's hilarious. Like, there's nothing you can do but be like, this is actually so funny. It's just
They just want to spend time with you, right? Like you just want to get supper. You're not even thinking about it. It's just
Mhm.
a boring errand. But to them, they're like, I want to go do the boring errand.
Yeah. What about you? How was your week while I was gone? Hit me with something.
It wasn't. It was a work week. It was a travel week, so it wasn't all that. I mean, it was good. It was actually all right, but it was on the road doing
On
show
the road?
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the show business. It was nice, but over the weekend we were playing, and we were playing hide and seek.
Okay.
What is your? Maybe it's been a couple years since you played it. I don't know if you still play. Maybe you played it on vacation. Maybe you want to go to Sedona so you could play it. When you play hide and seek, Josh, with kids, how do you how do you go about it? What's your strategy?
So am I the seeker or am I the hider?
Let's go over your hider strategy first.
I'll usually try and leave like part of my shoulder visible or foot, like age appropriate wise. Like, we're getting to the point now with my daughter where it's like, no, we're fair game. If we're playing hide and seek, like, you better bring it, because now we're at the point where I'm going to be hiding 100% from you. But I mean, if she
Mm,
was smaller, I'd, if I'm hiding around a corner of something, I might leave like part of my hand visible, like on the floor, or like, the tip of my foot or shoe if we're outside, or a knee, or like just some part, right, that they could see.
mm,
Now if I'm the seeker, buddy, it's, you talk about showbiz, I'm putting on a show, because their hiding spots are hilarious. It's usually under something completely visible 100%, right? And so it's like looking around in the opposite way, or looking up and above, and like, doing the classic like stomping around. Like, say if they're hiding under a table, like stomp around that table as you're looking close to it, right? And let it go
mm.
on for a few minutes to boost the confidence when it comes to hiding, and then the classic like, jump scare. Ah, there you are. How about you?
Yeah, but I'm kind of the same way. I mean, sometimes you just find a really good spot and you just gotta hide there for a second, and make them find you. Like they'll say, "Where are you?" and I'll yell out like, "Oh, I'm here," and then like you tell them which room you're in. You tell them which room, but you might. I was like on the weekend. I told my son I was in the closet, but I wasn't. I was in. I was like,
Ooh.
it was. I like hiding under things. I guess like our house is pretty messy, so I'll hide like in the. You know what I mean? And it just kind of look like it doesn't really look like anyone's there. To them, I'm sure if there was another adult seeking, they would be like, "Oh yeah, there's someone over all the blankets there." Yeah, they're
Like, weird. Could it be that complete body shaped blanket over the corner?
oh, you're so right on their hiding attempts. Like he was trying to hide behind our door, but half his body is out and like staring at me. And where is it? You know what I mean? You're touching the door, you're pushing it back, you're playing it up. So that's
Staring directly at you, Dad.
yeah, like staring right at me like half his body. And I was like, oh yeah, he's kind of laughing and stuff. So I started it, but playing like I don't see him. So that's the go to. But what a fun little game. Just like you can play hide and seek with adults, just
You,
adults.
I
If
wish
there's
we
another
could.
adult,
I wish we could. I remember.
I get too
Um,
scared. I get too afraid.
oh, are you playing it at night? Is that why?
Maybe, but even just during the day, if there's a dark room, I don't want to go in there. I get scared.
I remember, like through college. Actually, I think it's probably the last time I actually played a legit game of like hide and seek. Because we used to, across from our, like the residence at the college I went to, there was like a closed older like mental health facility, we'll call them. I'm pretty sure they used to be called insane asylums, but so that there was an old one, and then on the same property there was like the newer mental health hospital, and then just the massive grounds, right? And it was surrounded, of course. Why wouldn't you have, a terrifying building surrounded by forest and brush and bush and hills? But we would always go over like a group of like 60, and it would be like an event put on by like the residents, and you'd be playing like hide and seek at night or capture the flag, and it is just an awesome, unreal game. Like you hit the nail on the head. We should be able to play that with adults.
Imagine a hide and seek
I was gonna
group.
say, do you agree or not agree there, Andrew?
A hide and seek group would be a pretty fun group, pretty out there group. Only adults, like 18, an 18 plus hide and seek group.
Yeah, you know what? As you say that right now, I'm picturing you put the ad out on like the event notification on Facebook, and just who's gonna show up. Okay, guys, you got to show up at 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday,
It would take.
Tuesday, April 21st at such and such location.
I don't know if you could go public with that. That would be because
Wear all black.
there's like an inherent trust factor in who you play hide and seek with, right? Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to play with strangers. That'd be too weird.
Well, and it'd be one of those awkward moments. Like, do you just go and is it all professional, all business when you find somebody, or is it like, there you are, good hiding spot, right? Or is it like,
What if there's a dispute?
yeah, that's another thing, right? Then people are hitting with all these different arguments, but or even if you're the counter, right? You're the seeker, right? You're just screaming in this park, right? That you're counting, or maybe you'd have to do like, okay, everyone put like 3 minutes on your watch. When that goes off, then I'm going to start looking. Because you imagine that, ready or not, here I come, screaming that out at like 10 p.m.
Or yeah, or there's like an actual clock,
Yeah.
that everyone can see. It's kind of like Hunger Games or whatever. It's up in this
Ooh.
like sky, and it's like here's the 3 minute countdown. Here's the 20 minute allotted time. If you're found, you have to go to the center square. If you're not, you win the prize. So
Dude, this has to be on like an ESPN of some sort, right? Like
there's some
dodgeball ESPN Ocho, right? Like it
yeah,
has to be because I know there's like a
tag.
tag. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen the parkour tag before.
and
So,
that's insane
but think about the camera angles they'd have to be able to cover.
for hide and seek.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we are getting into Hunger Games, and how long before that's even brought up? Like, hey, how about we give them like knives and swords, right? Let's just see what happens. They don't have to use them, right?
Oh man, I call it ambush or something.
Right? Now, next thing you know, yeah, we have the Hunger Games on TV. We're like, how did this happen? Hide and seek.
How does
I love that. That's fun. Um, No, you're right. Hide and seek is just a great game. It's just a great, and you can play it like like literally with kids in a bare room, essentially, right? Like two hiding spots. It's the same place every time, and they're just as excited.
No, you need like you don't need a full house, but you need like a floor. You need a couple rooms.
You remember when you're younger, like with like your cousins and playing like in the basement, but in the dark, hide and seek in the dark.
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, 100%. Did you ever do the thing like in high school at like a bush party, or where you're just sitting around at a campfire or something? Like how long you can go out into a cornfield with like everyone would just go out and see who could stay out the longest because it's terrifying.
No,
We used to
no.
do that at one of our cousins' places because we live
What are
out
you
in a
trying?
rural.
What are you trying to prove? Like,
You'd watch. So this is essentially how a horror, like a plot of a horror movie, right? We'd watch a horror movie, get ourselves all scared, and then we'd go outside, be like, "Okay, let's all take different areas, and uh, and go out and see how long you could stay out there for, right?" And
by
like,
yourself? That's
yeah.
terrifying.
See, but
No way.
my thing is, I had
I
such
don't.
like a FOMO.
Man, I can't deal with that.
I had FOMO that I would just go out, but I just come like right back because I just want to be hanging out with the next person that came.
Yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point, and then it's like the winner is really not the winner.
And then or you'd be afraid that, hey, I want to make sure I'm not the cousin that we're all ganging up on, right? Like everyone just goes out and we're like, hey, let's all just leave Andrew out there for how long by himself, right? It'd be hilarious.
Or they, yeah, exactly. That's what I would think. I think everyone was just trying to get me. Or like one of the people just gets like a text and it's like, oh shit, I gotta leave, and so they just leave from the cornfield without anyone telling anyone.
Andrew, back then we didn't have texts, so it was okay.
Fair. But then they just, well, there you go, because they couldn't text everyone that they were leaving, so they would just boot away.
Or here's the worst one: imagine your cousins are playing that joke on you, but you're just sitting in the cornfield watching it happen, just silently crying to yourself.
You all you at all, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like, God damn it, not again.
You're like, I hate my dad's side. I'm clearly only hanging out with my mom's side of the family now.
I'm not gonna tell anyone about this. I'm gonna I say it was fine.
It was fun. I wasn't scared out here at all. I'm just heartbroken. I want the monster to take me now. Andrew, did you happen to watch anything extra planetary,
Extraterrestrial.
terrestrial? That's what I meant, of course.
We we missed the live, which I think again how we kind of spoke about it last time is probably the play with the young kids.
Okay.
So we watched the repeat the next day, and it was cool, man. It was super cool. What a little beacon of hope that is.
You know, it's I was watching it at work because like it just came down to is like, hey, my dad just texted me that that there's a rocket going up to the moon, right? A spaceship. And I'm like, no way. And so went and threw it up on I think it was like CNN Live is where I found it. Um, but I remember I had the same like anxious apprehension feeling going watching it take off as I did with what's the
The
Elon
splash.
Musk's company? What's that?
No, we talked about the launch,
Yeah.
the splash.
Oh, they come back down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's insane, though. What do you think about it?
How, how did like they must be doing so many maths to calculate where it's gonna land.
I couldn't imagine. I don't even know how. Like, I don't understand any of it, which is why I'm not involved in that. I guess. As a commoner, it's just
That's a job
so
you have
cool.
qualified, not one you can just pick up and go with.
Yeah, you're not really being a nepotism hire with NASA, like on how to bring a spaceship back down to Earth.
Well, think about like obviously there's a lot of financial risk if something goes wrong, and financial investment that's like, oh, okay, we can't have it. But like just the public sentiment,
Hmm.
they can't. No one wants that. If that goes poorly, like no one, not one single person, not one single agency, government, anybody wants to deal with that thought.
No,
So they got to get it
no.
right.
Well, yeah, and then if you don't get it right, I mean, that like you just said, like that like erodes public trust as well, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, or just everything.
No, it's so cool, and like looking at the pictures coming down too, unreal.
Oh, the pictures up there, yeah. And then yeah, well, just even like, can you imagine being in that ship?
No,
The
no,
like it's it's probably so cool. I don't know what is it, 9 days or whatever. Like most of the time, like there's probably 8.5 days of not bliss, but like okay, this is pretty standard. This is what we did training wise. But there half a day of just like okay, maybe we trained for it, but this is still insane.
it would be, dude. Imagine just floating.
That would be a cool part. That would be like kind of like once the first after the first couple minutes, you're like, okay, this is kind of it. But going up and then coming back down, man, you're hitting speeds that are like wild. They're out there, out of this world.
I would probably just wake up as we're up, and then same as when we're down, right? And be passed out from the G force exposure.
Well, I saw them when they were getting out of the capsule and then into that little like raft, the dinghy, and there's like the people out there, the Navy guys, like holding them up, and it's such a testament to that they just haven't had that. They haven't had gravity for
Mhm.
10. Imagine that feeling.
No, do you think that would get old fast? No gravity? What do you think?
Probably be a little annoying for some things. Yeah,
It would
I do. Well, I mean, you just have to get used to living your life a different way. Like instead of sitting down right now, we're just both like kind of.
on our sides, upside down, or something like.
If you're not strapped in, your arms just like slowly like. We should do an episode where we're 10 minutes.
Just yeah, pulling it down. Legs are going all over the
Yeah,
place.
there's a cool game you can play or a new club you can start, the Anti Gravity Club.
Ooh,
Maybe start a
that could be a
protest.
fun game with the kids.
Start a protest in town. No more gravity.
You believe in gravity, Andrew?
Don't weigh me down.
Don't weigh me down. Oh, that's funny. I think it would be. Would you? I don't know. I always just see like in the movies, like the romanticized training of being an astronaut, right? Like just the physical demands and everything. And then essentially, when you think about it, though, like the knowledge to be an astronaut, like you have to know that ship inside and out and how to fix everything, right? Because you're up there on your own. That's
all your
crazy.
all your combobulators and your gizmo gadgets, like you gotta, and then you gotta get some space grade duct tape too, just in case.
We've talked about this before, and you hear people say it like, if the Olympics could have like a regular person get their name drawn for every sport, and they have to try and do it, we should just have regular people associated with all different facets of life. Like,
No,
okay, Andrew,
too
sorry,
much, too
you
much.
gotta go up to space, buddy. You gotta show everybody how exceptional these humans are that are going. So you have to be with them to show that you are not qualified as a regular person.
I mean, too much of a liability. Like, again, if something goes wrong, like what if like everyone like I guess you'd have to train them a little bit because the
Nope.
physical
Nope,
dude.
Andrew, we're talking about doing Hunger Game hide and seek. All right, this is
Then
where we
then
are as
what?
society.
They're pulling that fifth body out of the ship. Like, they're like, oh
Like,
yeah, the four astronauts made it, but the one regular person did not. Like, they're
or you talk about like the four astronauts like walking out but being assisted by the Navy corpsmen and stuff, right? And there's Andrew just being drug out with just your
I,
legs are
I
just limp.
I don't think the person would last. I think they might perish. I mean,
Like, I just need a kettlebell. Just get me a kettlebell. I'll be good.
like certainly they would be getting sick, and so like the ship, like you could just see they're probably like their spacesuit filling up. They're just puking everywhere. Like that's what I mean. It'd be too much of a liability, A for themselves, and then probably the other astronauts and the ship in general. Like
Isn't that like the Harlan Williams, I think it is, like it's like Spaceman or something, where like he's like a regular dude going up to space with like a monkey, and or Man on the Moon or something. I'm pretty sure that happens. Like, they go to take off and just he throws up in his helmet.
that's it. Yeah, like probably if they're not trained, like they just,
It's
or
like,
not. Or not
hey Andrew, how, like, you're at your press conference after in a wheelchair and everyone else is walking and you're like, how was it, Andrew? Like, the takeoff kind of sucked. You didn't really get to see much, but it just shows that your helmet's caked in puke.
they would need some kind of vacuum system. Oh, sure.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Good place. Good place to end it, Josh.
Yes, I'm gonna be laughing about you going to the moon here for the rest of the morning. So thank you for that.
We're gonna send a guy who can't even figure out a parking app.
Again, regular human, buddy.
The flight's delayed. This guy can't. This guy didn't know where to park.
Cape
he's fight,
Canaveral has a complicated pay for parking system.
he's fighting the parking traffic.
There's nothing says more like regular citizen than a dude fighting the parking attendant or parking app.
Looking for the stuffed cheetah somewhere for his kid before he's got to go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Well, I'm astronaut Andrew.
And I am on Down to Earth Josh.
And
Together,
we are.
dads who swing.